Hello, this is Devil here, and we are going to be doing another cast. It's LiquidTLO as the blue Zerg at the 6 o'clock position, and LiquidHuk as the red Protoss in the 12 o'clock position. So it's Liquid Red versus LiquidHuk. Of course, two teammates, and this is game 2 of the series at MLG Dallas. Right now, TLO is up 1-0, so we'll see what happens in this game. And last game we saw, this is gonna be a spoiler alert, so if you haven't watched the other game, go back and rewind. Anyway, so last game TLO went some kind of mass roach build. He got infestors and zerglings, was able to defend against Huk's early 5 gating on his double expansion, so he was able to hold off against that with a fairly low number of units, and then was just able to out macro Huk and just push through and take out his third. So this game is going to be on Lost Temple. We're going to see Huk walling off right here, which is really good. You want to put that pylon in the back instead of on the side, because it can get taken out easily, especially with roaches with 4 range. They can take it out very easily now. Huk might be doing some kind of fast expand build like he did last game. Last game we saw Huk try to do a cannon contain at his front ramp, where you put a pylon here, and a cannon either here or here. Last time Huk put the cannon here, the pylon right here went down, but then Huk put another pylon right here, creating another wall off, and it was really nicely done. And it looks like we have the extractor trick coming out, and a lot of zerglings. Was this a 6 pull? That was a 6 pull. Oh my god, Huk in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he is in a lot of trouble. You can't wall this off. He needs to bring a pylon right here and put a pylon, bring a probe right here and put a pylon right here. We'll see if he can do it in time. No, yeah. So TLO 6 pulling his teammate Huk with some cheesy BM, and yeah, so Huk in a bad position right now. Looks like the pylon's gonna go down. Here comes all the probes, and wow, this not good for Huk. Wow. Anyway, Huk now has his 2 gateway zealots, so he can make a couple of zealots, but at what cost? Only all of his probes. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, so it looks like Huk is definitely in a bad position right now, but then again, TLO could be as well, as he did the early 6 pull. So. And here's the zealot, so he can't get by anymore, so might as well go back in macro. It's a bad start for TLO. Huk was in a bad position there for a minute, but he was able to block it off and hold it off. So we'll see what happens from here. Looks like TLO is going kind of standard now, getting a few more drones, so we'll see what happens. Right now we have 8 zerglings, but can't do anything because of the wall off. And we even try to gas steal, so. Anyway, Queen is almost finished. Just droning up. He actually supply blocked himself there for a minute. And here goes another engagement with all this he actually got by. Wow. And let's see if these can end the game. No, they can't. They're almost all dead. They're going to be taken out by this single zealot. In the meantime, TLO is just droning up, trying to catch back up from the 6th pull. And here's this one. I would just use that zergling to scout around the base. I mean, really, yeah, you can just use that to scout around the base for now. There's no point in just letting it die. And there goes whacked in the face. So it looks like he's going to be sending out 2 zealots, probably try to do some harassment or something, but of course you have the queen, which can just fend that off easily. And it looks like we're finally getting some gas. So 10 zerglings coming in right now. So really, it's just macro game from now. The early pressure should be done. And here's the Zealots trying to do some work, but of course when you have 10 Zerglings and a Queen, and yeah, that's not gonna work. But yeah. Okay, this is pretty boring right now. Oh, here we go. There's some action. 10 Zerglings coming across the map, but this wall off is too good. And we have the force coming in right now and the cybernetics force. We're going to probably see some cannons over here on the high ground. Then he can actually secure his natural over here. And I think TLO needs to expand right now to get more ahead. And the Zerglings, I guess, decided to back off and just get the rocks. Maybe he'll try to expand straight to the high yield. Just get that huge advantage. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, just macroing up. Cybernetics core is almost finished. 3 drones coming in, another queen. Zergling speed is about halfway done. We'll see if he decides to go Mutalisk or if he decides to go Roaches. Last game we saw the Roaches, and they did a lot of damage to all of the gateway units. So Huck, this game probably wants to get a robo facility and get a couple Immortals out, make some kind of timing Immortal push, as TLO is going to be a little bit behind from the 6-pull. And weapons level 1 is now started. 2 Zealots coming out and 12 Zerglings coming out. Speed is almost finished. And there's the Evo chamber to start working on the upgrades. And we just have a lot of Zerglings right now and even more coming out over here. And he did decide to just expand straight to the high yield. And interception. Here comes a lot of Zerglings. Gonna get a... Oh, they could have got a fairly good surround there, but the cannon, it was good placement. So he really couldn't do anything to stop that. And some pylons going in the back. And Zerg defense level 1 because he knows... he can see that being chrono boost right there, the weapons level 1. So you want to keep in par as the Zealots can hit the Zerglings in 2 shots with the +1. So if you get the +2, it takes it back to 3. And here comes the Zerglings in right there, canceling the Nexus. So he's just keeping them contained for now while he is making more Zerglings. And his Expo is almost up. No layer yet, so no further tech. And here comes a crazy transfer, but then again, he is transferring it to the high yield, so it's going to be doing better over there. And right now we just see a lot of Zerglings. That is a lot. And there's the layer. And there's all the drones for the high yield minerals. And there's the Nexus trying to go up again. Let's see if he can try and take it out again. Looks like these 2 stalkers are definitely going down, but here comes all the Zealots. Yeah, just go ahead and back out. And what is with the lag?